bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, me sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. My name is Benjamin Kuji. We bring you moments of your life. Crystal Palace are the champions of the Community Shield. They did it at the expense of Liverpool, the Premier League champions. And something is just bothering me. The money you spend, because Liverpool are the highest spenders this season. Does the money you spend bring you trophy? The money you put into the club, does it actually bring rewards when it comes to the trophy they will win? I think that is what we'll be talking about today, or what we'll be talking of today. But before we go into that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. Plateau United goalkeeper Adewale Adeyinka has been suspended from the Nigerian Premier Football League (NPFL) over betting activities. The NPFL Chief Operating Officer Davidson Owumi confirmed the suspension in a letter to the player and Plateau United. According to the letter, Adeyinka's registration has been put on hold while an investigation is carried out. The suspension follows claim by Plateau United that Adeyinka refused to sign for another club after discovering a contract clause allowing immediate termination if he was found guilty of betting offences. The NPFL rules strictly prohibit players from engaging in any form of betting, with violations punishable under its disciplinary framework. Adeyinka will have the chance to defend himself as the investigation progresses. The Athletics Federation of Nigeria (AFN) has intensified efforts to secure financial support for Team Nigeria's participation in the CAA Regional 2 Senior Championships in Ghana, a key qualifiers for the Tokyo World Athletics Championships in September. The AFN president, Chief Tonobok Okowa, said the event, now set for August 19 to 20th, is critical for Nigeria's qualification hope. He thanked the National Sport Commission and existing sponsors for their backing, while appealing for additional funding to ensure athletes are adequately prepared. Top athletes including World 100-meter hurdles champion Tobi Amusan and Nigeria's 100 meters champion Sunday Okon are expected to compete. Both have expressed confidence in their chances as Nigeria targets qualification in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and the relay event. The AFN remains optimistic that with the right support, Team Nigeria will deliver strong performance on the world stage. And back to our topic of discussion. Arne Slot has acknowledged that his team are the frontrunner to clinch the Premier League title this season, but he emphasized that this status stemmed from their performance rather than their huge transfer outlay. The Reds have made significant investment this summer to strengthen Slot's squad, signing Florian Wirth, Hugo Ekitike, Milo Karkes, Jeremy Frimpong, Army Paxi, and Freddie Woods, while also pursuing a record-breaking move for Newcastle striker Alexander Isak, which could mark the most expensive transfer window ever. While this addition clearly boosts Liverpool's title chances for the 2025-2026 season, Slot argued that their relatively modest net spend in previous season undermines the idea that spending alone drives their chances. That we are favourite because we won it last season and we play so well, that is clear, Slot told the media. For me, it will not be normal if it's about spending, because the net spend of us compared to the other teams is not in our favour. If you look at the last 2 seasons, so if we are only favourite because we've spent a bit, I would see that as weird, because we've lost a lot as well. So I'm asking, with the way you've seen Liverpool play today and the spending that they have done this transfer window, do you agree that winning the Premier League to a large extent does not depend on how much you invest in your team? Or do you think it all boils down to the coach and how the team plays? I want to hear from you as you call us and tell us, or express your opinion to us as you call our studio lines on 0903 648 5868. I'll call the number again, 0903 648 5868. And you can also be a part of the show when you comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. When you comment there, I'll read your comments here live. We already have a caller. Hello.
Hello. A very good evening to you, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you. Happy Sunday to you.
I wish you the best. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm Sir Oliver Nikia,
Okay.
better known as Busy Brain, the king of sports, in Abunga here in a lady.
Okay, Busy Brain. What do you think about Liverpool, the way you saw them play today?
Yes, that is football for you and me. Anything can happen, and it's the 90 minutes that determine who's ever go home with the trophy. So how Liverpool played today, though they played well, but they could not have the lucky side to smile home with the trophy. So with the start, and today you will know that game is both team of 11-11.
Yes.
So you cannot just look at the team on the rate and determine that this team will just win. So even the Premier League, that is how you will see a whole lot of surprises. You will see some teams which you did not even expect. They will beat the one that you think they are the champion. The likes of Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea, and the rest. That is how you will see many surprises this season. Because all the teams, they are now prepared that, yes, I'm coming to face a competitive competition. So they also played a very quality football, so that at least they will earn something.
Busy, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
The amount you spend in football, does it determine that you're going to, or does it guarantee you are going to win trophies?
No, the amount, sometimes you will spend, but you will end up not winning trophy. So it's not guaranteed.
So what is it that will bring you trophies? If I ask you that.
Yes, let me say, football is a game of luck and determination. Just like I'm a true Chelsea fan, you see, Chelsea, we were so much lucky last season. Even up to this now, Chelsea are so lucky. You know, the way we started in the FIFA Club World Cup, I did not expect Chelsea going far. I will only be telling people by mouth, not in the mind, that Chelsea are winning the cup. At the end, Chelsea end up winning the cup. So, sometimes it's a game of luck.
Okay.
Yes, it was luck that made Chelsea to win the FIFA Club World Cup. And look at how they are playing their preseason now. Even today, they won 4-1 against AC Milan.
Yes.
So it's a game of luck.
Okay, thanks.
It's not that it's the amount of money. If you like, buy the whole players in the world, like Messi, Ronaldo, and the rest. Look at what happened to Madrid last season. The likes of Mbappe, Vinicius were there, but they could not win anything. So it's just a game of luck.
Okay, thanks for that one.
God bless you for the opportunity.
All right, thank you. For him, football is not about the money you spend. If it's not about the money you spend, then why do clubs buy players that expensive? We have another caller. Hello. Oh, we lost him. Please, can you call back? Why do clubs spend a lot of money buying those players that they need? Alexander Isak now, the money that they want to buy him is way, way, way high. Why do clubs spend that if it is not about the money? Because if you look at the Premiership, the transfer window right now, Liverpool, they've spent 263.5 million pounds this season on signing of players. They also sold players, of course. That is how much they have invested in the squad. And a certain Crystal Palace that is not even among the top 10 spenders beat them to win the Community Shield. What is your take on this? You can call our studio line. Call us on 0903-648-5868. I'll take the number again. 0903-648-5868. And let's have your say on this. If you remember when Jose Mourinho came to Chelsea, or when Abramovich bought Chelsea, there were a lot of saying about spending. Hello.
Hello.
Please, can you move away from your radio set?
Hello.
Yes, hello. Can you move away from your radio set? Oh, we lost him. Please, when you call, move away from your radio set so we can hear you and you can also hear us. If you stay too close to your radio set, we will not hear you. And like I was saying, when Abramovich bought Chelsea and he invested in the squad massively under Jose Mourinho, there are a lot of English clubs like the likes of Liverpool, Manchester United. They were criticizing the coach under, that is the tutelage, that is the manager, Mourinho, and also Abramovich, that he is buying the trophy because he's spending a lot buying the trophy. And I'm asking today, do you think that spending in the league or buying players, spending on your squad, does it guarantee you trophies? That is what I'm asking today. Does it guarantee you trophies? You can call us. Let us hear what you have to say. The studio line is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again. 0903 648 5868. And let us have your say. You can also comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and I'll read your comments here live. So, the way it's going, the Premiership alone this year, we are going to spend the highest on players transfer ever ever, over £2 billion for players transfer alone. This is going to be the highest ever, and the likes of Liverpool are the top spenders, like I said earlier, with £263.5 million in players transfer alone, followed closely by Chelsea. Chelsea spent £246.1 million on players transfer alone, and then the third is Manchester City, and the fourth is Arsenal with £193.9 million. These are the top five. Manchester United is third, while Manchester City is fifth with £153.4 million in players purchased alone this season. So I am asking, when you spend this lot money in player purchase, does it guarantee you those trophies? Looking at what happened today, Crystal Palace is not among the top spenders in England right now. Liverpool are the top spenders in England. They bought a whole lot of players, and when you look at the way they played, you can see the difference. But does money guarantee trophy? That is the topic of discourse today. Does money guarantee trophy? So you can call our studio lines on 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. And also you can comment on our Facebook handle, Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and I will read your comments here live. Like I said earlier, there have been a lot of debates on money in football. A lot of people are even saying that money is gradually damaging football. It's causing more harm to football. That a lot of players used to play football before. A lot of players play football for the fun of it, but now you see players, it's all about the money. Once you come for a player, the amount of money they put on such player is so scary. And sometimes you buy this player and you come, the player don't even perform, and it is causing a lot of problems for football. Those players that you ordinarily you don't even have to talk about so much money about them. Right about now is everything is just about money. And during the time, I'll always go back to the time of Mourinho and Chelsea. I think for me, that was when I started seeing money in football. Before then, Manchester United were also spending a lot when it comes to money in England. And then Real Madrid. Those were the clubs that used to spend a lot. But when Chelsea came on board, Chelsea took it to a whole new level, that people started complaining that Chelsea were buying their trophies. That the Premier League, they won the Premier League because the money they put into it. The Champions League, they invested in it, and so there were a lot of complaints that Chelsea should be banned. Also, of recent, Manchester City is the same thing. When Manchester City, the Arab guys, when they bought Manchester City, they pumped money in Manchester City, brought Guardiola from Bayern Munich, and before you know, he was winning trophies. And people are still saying that it is not about the money, but the kind of player you have. So I'm asking you, will money bring you that trophy? If you have a team or a manager that have that money, does it guarantee you success? That is what we are discussing today. Call us on our studio lines and let's have your say on this. Call us on our studio lines on 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 6485868, and then we will you have your say. Then you can also, let's check our Facebook handle. You can also comment on our Facebook handle, that is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. You can comment there and I will read your comments here live. So like I was saying, the top 5 spenders in the Premiership this season: Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, Arsenal, and Manchester City. These are the top 5 spenders this season. Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Dave calling from London.
Okay, Dave, go on.
That first caller, I just make call.
Yes.
I've not seen whether, yes, football is a game of football. When you prepare and when you make a good arrangement, you get what you want.
Yes.
But for him to say that, never expect to win that cup, they have the determination. And they have even now, honestly, any club that will meet Chelsea, they don't say they meet 3 clubs to play with. In their first game is Crystal Palace. You will see those who did not spend. You will see how good they are for their first ball. I mean, their first game.
Yes.
The Crystal Palace, they have won the Community Shield.
Yes.
We are going to see the outcome of the game. Thank you very much.
So before you go, let me ask you a question, please. Okay. He's just concerned about Chelsea. He didn't actually touch what I wanted him to touch on. The spending. That is what we're concerned about. Does that spending actually guarantee you trophies? Okay, we have another caller. Hello.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about it before it cut off.
Okay, cut off. I wanted to ask you a question. I'm asking, your spending, does it guarantee you those trophies?
No, at times when you spend, you get what you want. But when you don't spend wisely, you fail. When you spend wisely, you get what you want. You give you the trophy.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that one. So for him, if you decide to spend wisely, you may get the trophy. But if you decide to carry your money and buy players just for the fun of it, you are not going to get those trophies. They may end up causing you problem. I think I'm not too sure, but I'm saying this, that may be one of the problem of Manchester United, because at a point in time they started cutting a lot of spendings that they do. They cannot manage the squad. The squad they were having, they signed them with huge sums of money, with huge sums of salary or huge salaries, and they cannot afford to pay them. A lot of them have been they've been told to leave right now, and even the background staff, the backroom staff, are also. They are cutting backroom staff because of the amount of money they have put into, and they are not getting those results that they ought to get. So, what is your take on this? Do you agree that the spending, if you spend money if your club decide to spend a lot of money, yes, you're going to win trophy, like what Abramovich did. There's somebody actually done that. Abramovich came to Chelsea. He did that. He spent money, and Chelsea raked in a lot of trophies. Man City did that, and Man City is one of the best clubs in England right now. But do you think that that may happen with Liverpool? Liverpool are the highest spenders this season, and they've not. Or do you think that the way they have spent, they are going to win the trophy? I think our time is fast spent. This segment, we'll just call it this segment. We'll call it a day, and that's part of the segment. Let's just take the fixtures for today. In the CHAN, Kenya defeated Morocco 1-0. Zambia played a goalless draw with Angola. While in the Community Shield, like we said earlier, it ended 2-2 after full time and went to penalty. Crystal Palace won it by 3-2 on penalties. That's penalties. Tomorrow's fixtures in the CHAN, we have South Africa versus Guinea and Uganda versus Niger. And I think this is all the time we have for today. I'll see you tomorrow on Speedy Sport on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. My name is Kuji Benjamin saying God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.